Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Ice here, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be visiting an old theme park I made in Theme Park Tycoon 2 on Roblox. Now this theme park, I made this I want to say, I started making this in 2023, 2022. And I played it until about 2023-ish or so. I used to be really into the technological stuff when it came to roller coasters and all that. But now I have actual roller coaster games, so I don't really play this game no more and all that. But I did used to make a few roller coasters on here, obviously besides this one and this one. They're automatic, just default based coasters. But I have about 3 coasters on here or so that I made myself, and they're so bad. But I figured, why not? I'ma just still, see what I used to try and plan out, or at least what my vision was. And that coaster's off, and that coaster's off. Let's go and look at the other one then, since both of those coasters decided to leave. Okay. Ignore the fact that I'm basically walking across the tracks, and this is definitely a hazard. And I'm pretty sure that coaster is also off. Oh my. Missing coasters left and right today, aren't we? Should be almost on its way back. Alright. So yeah, there's about 3 coasters I want to check out. Obviously there's other rides and stuff like that, but like I said, they were kind of just pre-installed for me to build up. Realistically, sometimes I still log in on here to, get the money back up, but yeah. No. Okay, here we go. Now this coaster, I tried to base it off the inverted drop coasters and all that, where basically, as we see, it kind of goes in a little bit before it, fully drops down. So yeah, this is basically an inverted drop coaster, or at least that's what it was trying to be. As we see, my creation was very rough and all that. But I feel like people would still process the vision. It's just, yeah, the way I made it, it was rough. And I'm pretty sure, that would be a hazard right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's definitely a hazard. That's the main thing when making this build that got on my nerves, is that they wouldn't delete this singular beam, because this beam, I don't know why, they couldn't just move it back right here or so, or place it around. They just had to keep it there. So basically everybody just smacks their head into the back of this, and also I'm pretty sure, there's no brakes. Yeah, that's what I needed to add. But as you see, the location where I built that roller coaster was kind of cramped, so I really didn't have any space to kind of flush out. Now if we head over here, please don't launch off. Okay, we hop on this coaster. This one that I use is it's a launch coaster, as we see. Basically it just launches up. It's a little bit rough around here, but that first turn was what you know. But this corkscrew is a little bit more better. I like the way, well, actually, not I'm lying if I said I like the way that turn was, and this little hill part back here. But once again, I did not use brakes for some reason. I just didn't use brakes. Besides the brakes that actually come from the station itself. I'm gonna do a 3rd-person view on it, and all that so people can see. But as we see, the first turn is what you call, but this part is rough. That part is rough. Okay, that's a solid course. Go around here. This part's a little rough and all that. This turn right here is pretty nice. Got a little bit of bumps and all that. But there should have been at least some brakes or something here, because like I said, that would be a hazard. And this is the 3rd roller coaster. As you can see, there is indeed a loop. And this one was the very, very last coaster I made. Eventually, I used to play. I used to build my coasters and all that with this game on my laptop and all that. But then I eventually just I played it on my phone, So this last coaster I made on my phone. So like when I say it is honestly worse, I mean it's honestly worse. But on the bright side, at least we added a little bit of brakes, although they kind of do nothing. But yeah, this one, yeah, I definitely gotta reinvent the wheel and somehow find a way to make this one better. Cause like this coaster, visibly speaking, like I feel like you could see the plan that I had, but yeah, it's definitely an eyesore. And it took a lot of tries to even get it to work because realistically it should not have worked given how poorly it was made. Alrighty, got the drop. Like every single time I see the drop, it just feels so underwhelming. Got the loop works. It just carries just enough speed to get around on this point. And for some reason, I did not bank this correctly, so it's very off. And that's just rough and all that simply because there was the other roller coaster there. It's as simple as that. And the crazy part is, like, it should have been like a hyper coaster. Obviously, it should have had a lot more, but yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I'm basically scamming these people at this theme park. They out here paying to get a 30-second roller coaster ride. Not even a minute, a 30-second roller coaster ride. But yeah, my goal was to try and expand out and all that, as we see. And I still have like a lot of lots and stuff, a lot of free space. Eventually, I do want to like expand these roller coasters and all that. I might start back playing this game, and I might make it a video. But yeah, let's test out this the custom roller coaster this game makes. Hey. Okay, we're gonna have to sit here now. We're not gonna be able to be fully upwards and all that. So, okay, we got this roller coaster here. It's about to drop. Like this, by the way, this is the one that the game makes. That's the difference between a normal coaster and this coaster. Like this one at least has some quality to it, flow-wise. But I will say, I do still find this coaster a bit odd because it also feels compact. Like it was squeezed together, but then again, I gotta remember it's Roblox. But I definitely will say this coaster is a lot better than the coasters I've made. That's for sure. Even though it also doesn't have brakes either, for some reason. But realistically, with the way it's made, it doesn't need them. But yeah, as you see, my theme park's pretty bare, but I managed to make it work. So yeah, that's really all for this video. It's just kind of a little simple video. Just going over like, old stuff that I made. So otherwise than that, I see y'all.